The NASCAR All-Star Race was supposed to be simple. No points, no pressure, just pure fun. But right now, it has become one of the most controversial topics in all of motorsport. New tires, a wild new format, a lap reset rule that has fans furious, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. just threw an idea into the mix that nobody saw coming. The Dover All-Star Race is generating more debate than any exhibition race in recent memory, and it hasn't even happened yet. Let's start with the track itself. Dover Motor Speedway, the Monster Mile. This is not a friendly racetrack. The concrete surface, steep banking, and relentless corner loads punish drivers and equipment on every single lap. Drivers have described Dover as physically exhausting because the car is constantly loaded into the corners without much relief. It is one of the most demanding tracks on the entire NASCAR calendar. Real quick, if you're enjoying this, smash that like button and subscribe. It takes 2 seconds and means everything to the channel. And now, NASCAR and Goodyear are introducing brand new tire combinations into that already brutal environment. According to Goodyear, the new tires were specifically designed to better handle Dover's heavy loads while also helping lay rubber onto the concrete surface. Sounds straightforward on paper, but fans immediately understood what it could actually mean: more tire wear, more strategy chaos, and more unpredictability throughout the race. Add the fact that there are no championship points on the line, and teams will be far more willing to take risks they would normally avoid. For fans who love chaos, this sounds incredible. For others, it feels like NASCAR is deliberately manufacturing drama. And that debate was already heating up before NASCAR even revealed the new race format. When they did, everything exploded. Here's how the 2026 All-Star Race at Dover works. The event has been expanded to 350 total laps. It kicks off with a 75-lap opening segment for all drivers, followed by another 75-lap segment. But here's the twist: the top 26 finishers from segment 1 are inverted in reverse order for the restart. Then a final 200-lap segment decides the winner, featuring 26 drivers determined by recent race wins, full-time champion status, fan vote, and lowest combined finishes from the first 2 segments. And this year marks the first time ever the All-Star Race has been held at Dover, moving away from North Wilkesboro Speedway after 3 years there. Dover becomes just the 6th venue in history to host the event, but the inversion rule immediately triggered backlash. Critics pointed out that teams could intentionally sandbag early segments, finishing worse on purpose to gain a better starting position for the 200-lap finale. And then NASCAR quietly confirmed another rule that pushed fans completely over the edge: the lap reset rule. Under this new format, any car that goes a lap down during a segment gets automatically reset back onto the lead lap at the start of the next segment. In normal NASCAR racing, going a lap down is a serious setback that drivers have to fight hard to recover from. But here, every segment wipes the slate clean. Supporters argue it keeps more cars competitive and prevents the field from spreading too far apart early. Critics believe it completely destroys the natural consequences of racing mistakes and makes the whole event feel manufactured. The question that keeps dominating social media is simple: if every segment resets everything anyway, what makes this one long race? And honestly, NASCAR has no clean answer to that right now. Then, Dale Earnhardt Jr. stepped into the conversation and made everything even more interesting. Dale Jr. publicly pushed NASCAR to eventually transform the All-Star Race into a multi-class event featuring Cup, O'Reilly, and Truck Series cars all competing together on the same track. His exact words: "You could even have all 3, Truck, O'Reilly, and Cup in the same event. You know, you'd have roughly 12 cars from each series. Now that would be interesting." It makes getting into the All-Star Race a real challenge. It's an invitation only, and you've got the moving chicane of slower cars that creates some unique situations and challenges. At first, fans thought the idea sounded completely insane. Then the debates exploded online. Imagine Cup drivers at full speed having to navigate through slower Truck and O'Reilly traffic while fighting for $1 million prize. Some fans called it pure entertainment chaos. Others called it a complete disaster waiting to happen. But here's what matters: people are passionately talking about the All-Star Race again. And that hasn't happened consistently in years. There's also a fan vote storyline worth watching. Voting for the final All-Star Race spot closes Sunday morning with Alex Bowman currently leading ahead of Chris Buescher, Noah Gragson, Ryan Preece, and Connor Zilisch. Bowman has been winless since 2024. This spot would mean everything to him. He could secure his place either through fan support or by finishing strong in the opening segments. Here's the bigger picture. NASCAR knows the All-Star Race has needed a new identity for years. Fans complained for a long time that the event felt stale, predictable, and meaningless. Now NASCAR is experimenting aggressively: new tires, segment inversions, lap resets, massive format changes, and wild future ideas from Dale Jr. Whether you love it or hate it, one thing is impossible to deny. Nobody can stop talking about the All-Star Race right now. Fans are fighting online, drivers are questioning the rules, crew chiefs are preparing differently, and an exhibition race that once felt completely irrelevant suddenly feels like one of the biggest storylines in motorsports. Dover could deliver the greatest All-Star weekend in years, or it could become one of the biggest messes the sport has ever created. Either way, you are going to want to watch. If this video was fire, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell. See you at Dover.